You know, there's a couple other things that you can do to really get the coach's attention, or recruiting coach's attention during games. One of those things is on goal kicks, on the opposing team's goal kicks, or when the goalkeeper has the ball and punts the ball. If your daughter can develop the ability to chest the ball out of the air and control it, this will speak volumes about her technical abilities, because not a lot of players can receive a ball off a goal kick or a punt. And I'm not saying that, she might not be able to, maybe she hasn't even considered that, but that's something that you can train just by tossing the ball right before the game starts, tossing the ball, or whenever you have time to do it, just start throwing the ball very close to her at her chest and have her go chest, thigh, alternate between chest, thigh, and then alternate between chest, thigh, volley, back to your hands. And, and you can encourage, right? Maybe if, dad's in the picture, or even if dad is in the picture, help her do the same thing, because, right, like some of the best kids of, the reason why the kids of professional players are so good, it's not just because they're pro players. It's because that the parents play, they play with their kids, and since they're better and usually larger than their kids, the kid always has a training partner, right? And if the kid always has a training partner, now they're training with someone who they can always compete with. So it may seem counterintuitive, but the more that you, thou Street 11, the more that you develop your juggling abilities, right? Like my parents, both my mom and my dad, they were fit. My dad was recruited to Harvard and to Yale while he was playing juniors in Canada, right? He played junior hockey, and he ended up getting a full ride to Colgate. Right, like if either of my parents would have spent 2 minutes a day learning how to juggle a balloon or learning how to juggle a hacky sack, and since you may basically, long story short, you can effortlessly help your daughter by improving her game, by allowing her, even if it's juggling, even if you manage to juggle a balloon with her, a hacky sack, a dog toy, she's going to be home every single break for college, or, you might be blessed and she might play locally. So basically what I'm saying is my parents spent over 10,000 hours bringing me all around the country playing soccer. If they would have invested 2 minutes a day, we could have warmed up before the team warmed up. We could have played the barrel game with each other at barbecues, at picnics, and they were both fit. They both had the ability, but they didn't have anyone telling them that learning how to juggle, would increase the joy that could have sparked joy. Even if you juggle for a few minutes with her, that's just one way that can help grow your life. And, maybe you're physically, maybe you have a handicap, or maybe you're, just not in the position to where you can accomplish this. But I'm just spitballing with ways that are going to effortlessly spark joy and creativity between you and your daughter, and that are going to help her in the long run. Because that's just what I wish that my parents would have done. So that's another technique. Another technique is buying or investing. If you don't have a tennis ball lying around the house, encouraging your daughter to use a tennis ball to juggle with her feet and her thighs, right? Like, not all the best jugglers are the best players, but all the best players are the best jugglers. So just the process of, just inviting a training tool into her sphere of like interaction. So just buying you probably have a tennis ball lying around your house that she's not taking advantage of. I'm guessing not. I'm 96% certain that she's not training with a tennis ball, or I don't think she's using a 2.2 pound medicine ball from Amazon. Right, it's $30, and it's worth more. It's worth more than its weight in gold if you think about. Okay, one of the best schools, average tuition is costing between $30,000 and $40,000. 4 years of tuition, let's say let's call it $25,000 for math's sake. So 25,000 times 4 years, right? A 4-year scholarship at a school that costs $25,000, and you could say, okay, let's include room and board and whatever, right? $100,000. If you could help her, earn that scholarship, and just using that's a $30 investment can help earn that. That's going to pay for itself every single time she touches it. I brought my 30-pound medicine ball to practice with me. Every one of my college practices, I helped coach a boys team, a boys university team this past fall. And my players, they loved it. They loved playing with this heavy ball. And when you rotate between a light ball and a heavy ball, it's going to help sharpen your touch, right? Heavy ball will work her power. A tennis ball, right, a size 1 or a tennis ball is going to help her improve her precision. So just alternating between those two balls is really going to help her develop her game and make her more dangerous on the field. So those are some more strategies that you can apply.